Good day. This is Russell Griffin, and this is a weekend stump report. And this weekend I am passing through Augusta, Maine, and this is my first stump report from Augusta, Maine, the capital of Maine. And today I'm parked at the parking lot for Riverview. I'm going to show you some pictures here from the Riverview. Hopefully you can see this. I hope you can see this. This is the Capitol across the river, and the Capitol looks at Riverview, and Riverview looks at the Capitol, separated by the river. Riverview is the, well, you might call it, this is probably inappropriate, but it's the crazy house for Maine. And I wanted to show how the crazies in the Capitol look across the river at the crazies at Riverview, and they're both staring at each other. And to tell you the truth, I don't think there's a whole lot of difference. It's about the same. But anyway, that's probably inappropriate. I probably shouldn't say that. But that's kind of the case, I think, with the Capitol these days. But the point I'm trying to make here today, I'm going to talk about the welfare system and the needy. Riverview, let's face it, if you got to make a trip to Riverview, if someone's got to go there, it's not good. It's not a good situation. And I think that's something we all support. I know some of the most conservative son of a guns there is in the world that I'm associated with and known and whatever, and nobody does not support an institute like that. It's something that needs to be helped and promoted and not underfunded. And the case, I'm going to go into welfare, and I think that Paul LePage, he should be applauded for what he's done for welfare, because when there's fraud in welfare, we're really robbing from the truly needy. There is people that truly need it, and we know who they are. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of white people. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of white people in this state that's abusing that. And we're robbing from ones that actually need it. And every conservative that I know has no problem helping the truly needy. And I'm going to give you an example of what I've witnessed, particularly this summer. I worked in Newport last year, and I stayed 3 months in a motel in Newport, and I stayed this summer only for about a little month and a half. I stayed in a cheap motel in Newport, Maine. And now, like any town, there's homeless people coming to Newport, Maine. And I was staying in this motel, and at night I was noticing there was nights that there was no vacancy and the car parking lot was half full. And then I noticed in the morning there's people not leaving. They're not traveling, they're staying there. There's kids in the parking lot. They're not on vacation, they're not going to work. And then I noticed men, women, kids, they're smoking cigarettes, sitting on the chairs outside. They're on cell phones, and they're staying in this motel. What it is, you show up in a town like this now. This has been going on for quite a while, but they will, for so many days, you show up, they will actually go pay your motel room. The town, you go to the town office, the town will pay your motel room. Now, I say moving forward, how do we have common sense and we still have to have kindness in our heart, but we can't not have common sense? You know, the summer in Maine is about 6 months long. And in Newport, Maine, my common sense to me is you go to Walmart and you buy them a tent and a sleeping bag. That's common sense in the summer. There's nights it's 80, 90 degrees. They don't need a motel room with TV and an air conditioner and they got their cell phones and cigarettes, you know. That's just completely crazy. And it's robbing for some that truly need it. We're just robbing that system. And I think, you know, moving forward, we're seeing this panhandling and stuff, whatever. Every town, every city, they got to have a safe area, a place where they can stay, maybe that's lighted. Maybe they got to have access to water, maybe some bathroom facilities. But a place that the police can patrol, they got to be safe. We can't have them getting robbed or shot or abused, but a place the police can keep patrol, you know, drive through and keep an eye on. And when it comes winter, they'll figure something out, you know. But maybe, you know, I would agree that in the wintertime, something more has to be done. But the point I'm making, kindness with common sense. That's what we need to work towards. And Paul LePage has been working on it, and that's got to be built up, move forward. I think people on both sides, Democrats and Republicans, there's got to be some agreement there. There's common ground there to be found with common sense. But anyway, this is a Stump report from Augusta, Maine. This is my first one from Augusta, the capital of the state of Maine. And I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you.